Oh, it looks so beautiful. That's Olympian Chris Mazdzer and partner Whitney Carson. They snagged the first 9 of the season with their Viennese waltz this week on Dancing with the Stars athletes.
Look at that move right there. Now, Chris is the first American male luger to medal in the Olympics. He joins us now. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Was it harder to learn this dance than it is to like earn your gold medal?
Well,
or your medal?
So for the Olympics, that was 21 years of work to get to that point. This is trying to get to a really high level in only 2 weeks. So that's really frustrating. It's difficult. And the problem with being an athlete is like, we're really competitive. We want to be the best at everything that we do. And when you start at the bottom, it's tough to like get to that point.
But you've got a secret weapon. I saw in night 1, Chris, put up that foot and point that toe.
Oh, I mean, I've got a great toe point, but the problem is it comes in a little bit, and Whitney's always like, it's sickling, and I'm like trying like to make it go out because it's just natural for it to be like in, and it's got to be out.
Do you learn that from luging? Is that necessary to have a good toe like that?
Well, it's all aerodynamics. That's the first thing that breaks the wind. So yeah, you want your toes to be pointed. So yeah.
I am fascinated.
Like pigeon toe. You got a little pigeon toe going on.
A little pigeon toe. Only when I'm pointing though. It's kind of funny where like just naturally like we just find ourselves pointing our toes. It's part of the training.
I love the luge whenever I watch. My kids and I are obsessed. The thought of it, of like, so you're down there, you're going a gazillion miles per hour.
How many miles are you going?
Just like 80, 90 miles an hour. We're not hitting triple digits, so it's fine.
Yeah, right.
And you started at 8 years old. So do you remember your first luge, and what's your worst injury you've ever had?
So I don't exactly remember when I was started because I was 8 years old and I was running from the bottom right back to where we started because I just wanted to slide as much as possible. It really is ultimate sledding. I don't have any major crashes, no broken bones, no concussions.
Knock on everything right now.
I get hurt doing other things like mountain biking. It's like outside of the sport where my parents worry for me.
But what happens if you fly off that ridge right there?
You don't fly off that ridge.
Yeah, you don't fly out of the track. This takes 21 years to get to this point right here where we've had training, everything's like in control, but out of control. You should watch this, our first couple training runs on the tracks. That's when we have like typically our crashes when we're the growing pains, as we say.
That hurts. Going back to the ballroom though, and I imagine all the skills you're learning on the ballroom floor probably translate and will help you as you move forward with luging.
Well, a lot of it's muscle control. Like I've never had to ever worry about my hands or controlling my feet and like striking a pose. But the more awareness that we have of our bodies, obviously it translates into other things. So I'm hoping that the fluid movements that I'm learning from dance are going to translate to luge. It'll at least help me out at weddings.
Let's talk about Hollywood. Everybody fell in love with you at the Olympics. Leslie Jones tweeted, "Luge on over here." So have we met? She's your biggest fan. Have you been to SNL?
I haven't met Leslie Jones yet. I would like to. It would be great to go to SNL. But I love the fact that for the Olympics, like the country really does like rally together to support all of the athletes. And it's a lot of fun to see these tweets, to have like the fans like shouting out, to have like little kids sledding, like people sending me videos of like all these kids like luging like in their backyard.
So great.
I love how the Olympics can bring everyone together.
But now you find yourself where you're in jeopardy. Like this past week, you were in jeopardy. Why do you think that is? I mean, where are those Olympic fans? Come on, call in on those phone lines.
I mean, luge is a small sport, right? Like
Yeah.
I think the best thing about this entire experience is bringing this small sport that I absolutely love, that's so much fun, into like the limelight. Like we're bringing this like to all of America. So I come from a very small sport, going against football players, basketball players, baseball players, who like everyone knows who these people are. So
the ice skaters,
Adam
and Mariah,
like,
my goodness. I mean,
so I need a lot of help from America to get to the next round. But yeah, it's scary being in jeopardy, especially when you put everything into it.
Have you bonded with Adam and Mariah? Are you guys, because you all were there at the Olympics together?
So yes, we're at the Olympics together, but there's 2 different Olympic villages. I'm in the mountain. They're down in the coastal village.
I was in the mountains with you guys.
Which one's more fun?
The mountains.
Totally.
Mountain cluster's always fun.
Not a lot of good restaurants up in the mountains, though.
Yeah.
You had Athletes Village.
We have the Athletes Village. There's not a lot of restaurants up there.
Yeah.
Beijing, the next Winter Olympics, there's probably going to be a few more restaurants to pick from.
Yeah, which I'm excited about.
We can't wait to see in the ballroom. We're not a fan of the double elimination, triple elimination on Monday night. You're killing us.
What are you going to dance? Do you have two dances?
Two dances.
Okay.
That's what's wild is I've never danced before, and it's right into you have to learn one dance this week. All right, now it's 2 dances this week. Now 2 dances again. So in 3 weeks, I'm learning 5 dances. I mean, it's a lot. Whitney and I, we rehearsed from noon to 7 last night, and then I actually stayed till 9 p.m. by myself because I just needed to work out a few things on my own, just repetition.
Maybe a little more glitter and tan. Just a little heads up, okay?
I had my first spray tan. I just had my first spray tan.
More glitter, Chris.
Dancing with the Stars Athletes is back Monday night at 8 on ABC. And call in for Chris.
Yes,
he needs
vote,
you.
vote, vote.
Yes.